Alright guys, welcome back! Without further ado, let's get into today's episode.
And now it is time for the Mr. Javon Charlton Show.
God, can you take me to my land of Canaan? Can you take me to my land of Canaan? Oh, God, 'cause I'm ready to go. God, can you please, can you please, can you please?
Okay, so here we are. We're here. Mr. Javon Charlton and the Mr. Javon Charlton Show. We'd like to thank all of you for sticking with us, for watching us and staying tuned. Happy New Year and welcome to a next leg of our adventure together. What are we going to be talking about today? Today's video is not going to be too long. We're going to be talking about three things. I don't know how far it's going to go, but I'm just going to start talking and then we'll see. We're going to talk about, really, it's the keys to success every year. But since it just turned 2023, we're going to talk about 3 keys to be a successful real estate agent. Right? And then we're going to talk about 3 keys for success in your personal life this year and for years to come. Okay? So let's get right into it. What are the top 3 things that you need to be successful in real estate this year? Whether you work in the residential market or the commercial market. And we know that both of these markets break down into many different subcategories. Now, one statistic that came across my desk when I was preparing for this is that 87% of real estate agents fail. That is a pretty high number. And did I validate or fact check that number? No. But if that number were to be true, I'm just trying to ask myself, why would 87% of real estate agents fail? Well, when I look at what I've seen through my experience and what I've heard through the experiences of those around me, most agents fail for many reasons. One reason I would say is lack of discipline. They don't have a clear plan. They lack consistency and they don't have thorough knowledge of their craft. Without the knowledge, without the plan, without the consistency and the dedication and discipline, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. So basically, let's get into it. 3 things that you can do if you are a real estate agent watching this to be successful this year, 2023. 1, you need to have a strong online presence. This doesn't just mean social media, but social media is important. The top ones that I would focus on is Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and you could throw in Twitter. So that's 4. That's a bonus, right? Have a strong social media presence. Then you want to have a website. Your website should give people a quick landing spot to find different things about you. Who are you? What are you about? What kind of businesses do you have? What kind of deals do you have? Do you have any listings that I can go look at on your page? Do you have stats for or testimonials for people who you've helped sell homes to? Home buyers. Where are your testimonials? Are there online reviews about you? If I type your name in Google right now, do you dominate the first page of Google? These are questions that you need to ask. Blogs. Are you involved in blogs? Get involved in blogging. You want to build as strong of a presence about you online as possible. Because let's face it, if people don't know you, they'll be less likely to work with you, right? But the more reviews, the more strong of a presence you have, the more people will feel comfortable. They still might not know you that well, but when they say, oh, wow, they're all over the first page of Google. Oh, wow, look at this Instagram. Oh, wow, look at that YouTube. Oh, wow, look at these reviews. Now, they just might be a little more likely to give you a chance. You have to, and I repeat, you have to be organized in your routine. Come up with a routine because now you are a CEO, executor of your own business, correct? So you need to have a strong daily routine that you stick to and don't deviate from. In order for you to know where you're going, you got to have a clear action plan in writing. Don't just have it in your head. Have it in writing. So when you wake up, when you go to your job, when you have it at your desk, you have it on the mirror in your bathroom, you can look at it all the time and remember, this is my goal. So let me give you an example. I'm going to go to bed from 11 to 7 every day. Got to get my at least 7-8 hours of sleep in. I'm going to wake up at 7. From 7 to 8, I'm going to give myself time to wake up. Use the bathroom, brush my teeth, eat breakfast, read the Bible, meditate. Give myself that time. From 9 to 11, I'm going to do some, I don't want to use the word farming, but some pre-prospecting. All right? Then maybe from 11 to 12:30, we're going to do prospecting. You got to get on the phone. You got to do follow-ups with your people in your CRM. You have to have a CRM. If you're going to be successful, you got to have a CRM. What does CRM stand for? It took me a while to figure out what CRM stands for, but it's client relationship management. Once your business starts to grow, it's not going to be as easy for you to keep control or know when to follow up with this client about this issue, or follow up with that client about that issue, or when this client's birthday or the day that they moved into the house, you want to send them some card or an email saying, hey, happy anniversary of this, or their kid's birthday. You can't keep everything in your head. Someone used to say that a short stick is better than a long memory, meaning write it down. So once it's in writing, you can stick to it. From 12:30 to 1, I'm going to lunch. From 2 to 4 or from 1 to 3, I am returning calls. So I already set a voicemail on my phone and I'm saying, hey, sorry, you reached Mr. Javon Charlton. I'm not able to take your call right now, but if you leave a brief message with your name, number, I'll be sure to get back to you. When though? You want to tell them when so they have a clear answer. You will return all calls within 24 hours, Monday through Friday, between the hours of 1 and 3. So between 1 and 3, you make sure you return all your calls. Listen to your voicemails and whatever, you return all your calls. Then from 3 to 4, you back on to prospecting. From 4 to 6, you stop with that, and now you're training. So look up some educational materials to learn about the field. Pick a field or pick a subject within the field of real estate to study. Maybe the listing agreement. Maybe how to write a more effective competitive contract. Maybe market trends and analysis. Maybe financial reviews. The quicker, the better you are with this, the sharper you will be when you're out there interacting with clients or potential clients. You speak the language. You walk the walk, you talk the talk. People, they can know a bull crapper when they see one, So just be out there. And it's important that when you're prospecting and you get on the phone, don't sound like a telemarketer. Anybody here's a telemarketer nowadays, they don't want to listen. All right? They don't want to listen. So be natural. Naturalness. Be approachable. Be relatable. Be understanding to the other person if they're on the other side of the phone, or if you're meeting them at a beach, at a bar, on a train, on a plane, wherever. The third key to success. So we already did online presence, organized routine. Now the routine goes a little more than just what I said. So break it down by hours, right? So I said from 4 to 6, again, you're training. And after that, 6 to 8, that's your free time to do whatever you want to do. Break down your day just like that. Systematic. And no matter what, grind at it. Stay consistent and stick to it. If something happens to get you off your schedule, do everything you can as soon as possible or the next day to get right back on track. Don't let that just make you deviate forever. Okay? The third thing is professional growth. It's important. Your network is the size of your net worth. Your net worth is equal to your net worth. So you need to have people that is not, I don't want to say at your level, above your level. You should be the slowest, the least educated person in your circle, the least accomplished person in your circle. Because by doing that, you have people that have more experience than you. They know more than you. They are more accomplished than you. Now you're hungry. Now you're learning from them, whether they're teaching you directly or you're just observing. The best listener is the best learner. The best listener is the best learner. So if you sit down and you focus in and you listen by watching, because eyes, when you look and you observe, that's a form of listening, I would say as well. Because you're observing, you're taking it in, you're learning. So whether they're directly teaching you or you're watching, whoever it is you need to ask questions to, ask questions to. Learn about the technology. Learn about the different softwares that help people be more efficient in their business, right? So we don't want to get too far into that. But in review, online presence, organized routine, professional growth, stay consistent. Those are the keys, just to name a few, to help you be successful as a real estate agent in the year 2023. This is what you want. Don't be like the masses. When I went to class, I saw about, let me not tell you a lie, it was about 50 something kids in our class. And I think about how saturated the residential market is. And like, everybody got their real estate license. Like everybody and their mama got their real estate license. That's true. But not everybody's going to do the work that I'm going to do. Not everybody's going to put in the time that I'm going to put in. Not everybody's going to work on their skill set. You heard me say this before, and I got it from the great doctor. She knows who she is. Mindset, skill set, action. MSA formula. You got to work on developing your mindset, sharpening your skill set, which leads into better action. When you see that action and you stay consistent with it, you'll have success. Now I want to go a little bit on to the personal side. We want to talk about how you can have success personally in the year 2023. What is success? Let's start there. Success is defined as clarity of purpose, growth mindset, and courage. The dictionary says, without purpose, it is hard to have a clear direction. It is important to know what you want and what you are striving for. So let's expound on that. Clarity of purpose. So for you to have clarity of purpose, you must first know your purpose. Because without the purpose, you don't know the direction. So once you have a purpose, you can focus and figure out what the direction is that you want to go in to fit the purpose. Now, when you do that, it says that it's going to take a growth mindset. It's going to take courage. We know we have two forms of mindset. You have the growth mindset, the fixed mindset. You can do a little more research on that. But the more forward-thinking individuals, the more productive individuals, fall more along the lines of the growth mindset. They're open to new ideas. They're open to trying new techniques to improve their flow, whether that's in their personal life or in their business. And you need the courage to get it done. What is courage? Courage, according to Motivation with JC, is action in control in spite of fear of public opinion. There's a lot of things to stop you from being successful. There's a lot of things to stop you from being productive. What is the most richest place on the earth? Don't take offense when I say this, but that's the grave. The grave is one of the most richest places on the earth because there a lot of people die with what? With their potential, with unmet expectations, with their dreams, with their goals, with their thoughts, with the unmanifested nature of things they thought in their head. Maybe this, maybe that. But because of fear and a lack of courage, they talk themselves out of doing it. What is fear? F-E-A-R. Fear has a two-part meaning. Fear, you could either forget everything and run or face everything and rise. Now look in my eyes. Why run? Adversity is opportunity. Anytime you face adversity, that's another opportunity to see what you're made of. That's another opportunity to build character. That's another opportunity to strengthen the grit, the firm foundation from which you are building. Because now, whether you fail, whether you do anything, you're going to fail forward. And the next time you're doing it, you're going to have less anxiety. Courage. Action in control in spite of fear of public opinion. Fear. Face everything and rise. Don't forget everything and run. So let's focus on these things. One, in our business, those 3 steps that I gave you. Social media presence, professional growth, and a clear, organized routine for your business. And you can also use it in your personal life. But also in your personal life, we define what success is and how to use courage to overcome fear to push forward. So we're going to keep it short for you. That's what we got for today. We have a lot of nice things coming up shortly, in short order. We have some interviews with some special people. I'm not going to name drop, but when you see it, you're going to like it. And we might kind of take a little different approach. It's not going to just be real estate all the time. We're going to try to drop some real estate nuggets in there, but we got something that you guys are going to like. All right? So this is Mr. JC signing out.
This that visionary.
Visionary life.
This that visionary.
Not everyone can-
This
not
that
everyone can
visionary.
They can't see. They never thought. They never thought.
Oh,
To the money on our grind. Cause we
See
are
what y'all
vision,
don't
we
know?
are Visionists.
you had to believe before that vision came. Visionary.
It's our lifestyle. It's our lifestyle.